Hello everyone, and welcome to a different kind of video. We are going to be finishing out the modern age of a game of Civilization 7 that I have been playing. I am playing as Augustus with Rome, but currently in the modern age I am Prussia. And a lot of what I'm trying to do right here is just work on a military victory. To give a little bit of a recap as to kind of what has happened. In the first age, the Argos city up here was controlled by Benjamin Franklin. I decided it would be a great idea to take out Benjamin Franklin, so that's exactly what I did. No, not Argos, Athena. Athena was taken out, was Benjamin Franklin. I took him out, and within the first age, I essentially eliminated him from the game. Then we have good old Frederick, who had settlements in Koba, Ebak, Argos, Khan, Lahaina, and he had a settlement here, but I had razed it. I burnt it down. And so in the exploration age, I took out Frederick. I didn't take him out from the game because unfortunately he has a few settlements over here. And so at the time I didn't have ships and I was not able to take advantage and take him out. However, right now we are in the modern age. We are turn 43 and I have an extremely advanced military compared to literally everybody else. A lot of my stats have been working in my favor with not too many people much more ahead of me. Currently on the mainland where I am at, Frederick made this stupid idea of settling here, and that is going to cost him because he will probably be the first person I attack. I have been slowly over the past 20 or so turns surrounding my troops over to just do a very quick invasion. We are going to have to take out a variety of different settlements. A couple of them have started to make progress on the culture. I am going to be advancing fairly quickly to try and get the ideology path. I do have an ideology, with that ideology being fascism. I am allied with Confucius, and I think Hatshepsut, probably pronounced that wrong. She has several different settlements within the continent that I am on. I am also playing on standard speed on governor difficulty, as this is my literally very first game of Civ 7. I'm about 14 hours in. I am fundamentally ready to start my invasion of Hatshepsut, and with me having ships lined up over here, the one thing that really scares me is this upper portion of the continent. This upper portion of the continent, I'm not as well prepared as I would personally like to be. I think that maybe in a turn or two, we will go after Hatshepsut. I do also have a few ships making their way around. A lot of what I want to do, especially over here in an island right here, I'm going to just try and bring my navy around and kind of just do a whole flank tactic to try and eventually take her out. And I see that she has another settlement, or another probably Galapagos down there. Especially around her capital city, I have a variety of different troops that are just lined up. The commander with a variety of different troops within. You know, we have... I would say we're probably pretty advanced in... oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm clicking on everything that I didn't want to. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. First off, let's start off with our narrative choice. New fauna of oil has been discovered near the capital on land owned by one of the region's wealthy families, but drilling rights quickly fall into dispute. I would want to share the profits, and I want to have this plus 1,000 happiness for the sole reason that as we go to war against two different other players, Charlemagne, probably mispronounced that. I don't really have any intention to go to war with. Frederick is the weakest. I would say Confucius follows suit. Hatshepsut is not too far behind Confucius, but then Charlemagne is one of the strongest civilizations in this game that I am currently playing. We will be getting another ship here, and so I believe that my full intention is to bring another ship up to here, so this way when war does eventually break out, we can just take her down here and start to do that. And so we could very quickly start building up a variety of different points towards our legacy victory. And so what I'm figuring is that because I do have an ideology, and I believe none of these guys have any ideology, if I were to take out these settlements, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if everything goes according to plan, 7. So if I have 7, that will give me 14 points, I would say fairly quickly. I do think that these are in fact wars that I can win. I do have a little bit of a concern over here, and I have purposefully placed some boats over here to kind of deter Frederick. Okay, so after a few more turns, I feel that now is probably the good time to actually declare war.
Auf in die Schlacht! Ha, ihr Strolche, wollt ihr ewig leben? Ha!
I am now going to be advancing on the city. I have enough troops that are around right now, and I don't think it's going to be very long before, next turn we're going to be able to just stomp right in. I have a good feeling that we're going to be able to just roll straight in through, eliminate the rest of the troops, and then kind of start to fortify the western part of our territory. I imagine that, yeah, they are moving to... The war did come as a surprise, and they are moving to get back. That was what I was afraid of. I was afraid that he was going to...
The world is the place we prove real by dying in it.
At the same time, though, we did complete the Red Fort. I'm not too concerned about war weariness, but we do have to literally, storm the city and take it. And of course, which is what we did. So we have scored 2 points so far. And we are just going to absolutely just destroy this city. I want to keep our tanks right where they're at. That went about as good as I thought it could have. That was another thing I was afraid of, is that he was going to attack over here. I think I need to start pulling some of those troops back just so I can get ready for a potential attack from the west. I do want to get my scout over here so I can kind of get a better idea of the troops that are around. I'm expecting this cavalry troop here to die, but, my mortar, unfortunately, can't strike. I'll move him a little closer, though. I will move them over there. Really? He retreated. I do have a defenseless settlement. Not anymore. So a lot has happened since I stopped recording. I have taken the little area that Frederick had. I had war declared on me by Frederick and Charlemagne, and right in the middle of all of it, I had Confucius over here really going at it and helping me to kind of defend this area, which I had underdeveloped heavily. All of a sudden, Frederick was like, I'm good. I don't want any more war. And so he proposed peace. I accepted it. And then Charlemagne also proposed peace, but he also gave me Chickasaw, which also helped to my ideology points. In the process, I am currently in the process of unlocking Flight, and I'm starting back up recording because I'd finally gotten Haspute's, whatever the hell, relationship down to hostile. And I have enough troops in place where I feel very confident I am ready to start declaring war. This battleship here does concern me because that could do quite a bit of damage. Frederick has been doing a lot of hell over here, and so the naval units are weak over here. I have a fleet commander over here. And so, with 5 naval ships over here, without the fear, at least for the moment, of Frederick or Charlemagne coming down here, I am feeling rather confident that we can make some progress and get some stuff done. We have been continuing to build up artillery and everything around, and so we do have quite a bit more. And I just feel very confident to go to war. She had also settled down here, which we have surrounded her. Because of the land over here, I've been able to get mobilize a few more units over here to go ahead and start attacking. And so I will take the opportunity to declare a formal war. Right away, since this is going to be a bigger war, I have already given myself a little bit more troops. And I'm hoping that with any sort of luck, I can just roll right in and kind of just start to do some damage. I have enough military ships that I'm not too concerned about taking this portion of the island. Moving on to down here, I think that this is a very good attack to start at right here. These land troops are literally like no match over there, so that'll be good over here. Unfortunately, these ships are going to have to wait for that, and it doesn't look like he even has any ships there, which is bad. There's a ship here, and I'm not awfully concerned about that. Before I move into my ships going after this capital city here, I do want to immediately just start bringing my troops in. I am trying to avoid going after Frederick. Getting a little bit ahead of there is going to prevent the commander from coming over here to get the dreadnought in and to give it any more bonuses that I don't personally want it to have. I do know that they do have a land tank over here, and I'm not entirely worried with this. We should be able to capitalize on this one and take over this. Same thing with over here. This is going to be a little bit tougher, but I think that with the right amount of movement and patience, I think we're going to be able to take care of it. I think I will go and start to bring my commander into here, followed by my tank. Let's bring these guys to the front lines. I have a tank here that's going to help to negate the landing ship from over here, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to pull all my troops away at this exact time. Very quickly, though, this city should fall within a couple turns. This one should fall within the next 2 turns. This one should fall within the next 2 turns. And this one should fall probably next turn. So this one I'm hoping is going to fall next turn. We have those covered. I have a big, mess here. that I kind of need to deal with. And, you know, I expected more resistance than what I got. All right, so then the last major point in which I'm going to be focusing on, at least for this turn, is going to be going after the Wasset city, which I'm a little cautious about just because of like some of the artillery and everything that's going to be going on here. I would have liked to have had some military units over here, but they kind of have their own thing that I want them to do first. A mortar might have been beneficial. This could be this battle right here. I'm anticipating is going to take probably a little longer. I'm almost a little torn as to exactly where I want to drag this dreadnought. I almost think it's going to be better to just pull this dreadnought back up here to kind of help prevent any sort of land invasion coming in. Ooh. We will gladly burn this to gain more science. That is, I think, extremely important. Okay, I kind of also want to keep some troops in my capital city. I think that will help to sort of negate a few different aspects that could possibly go wrong. I am keeping ships here as I do have a port going all the way up from Dejanet all the way up to Roma. A lot of my ships have been able to go out here and kind of get themselves set up, prepared, ready to go. So I think definitely protecting this port is going to be crucial. Same thing with this one. Even though this is a little bit of a slower port, I'm still able to do all that. Taking Wasset is going to be absolutely crucial into getting this war done and over with. And I think I'll actually take the opportunity to get a ship moving all the way down here. Yeah, so with that one taken care of, I mean... Oh, shit, I still have this city to go. I will actually pull some of these troops inland more. I'm probably going to wait to move some of these guys until I get a military commander, and then I will go back over here and kind of just work my way down. Ooh, I did not realize we have a tank approaching. That might be important to get my tank over there. Alright, he's starting to move his weaponry into here. Just as I figured that the ships were going to start to get all the way up there. That was perfect. This should fall next turn. As long as the sooner I surround my guys over here, then we'll be good to win that one here. Another mortar to these guys. Into there. That's why, and that right there is perfectly why I kept my battleships where I had them. This place is falling next turn. This place is going to fall in probably the next 2 turns. What does burning get me? Gold. I don't really want to start up another war with Frederick or Charlemagne. I do have some troops in there, but we're about to take that anyway, so I'm not... Ooh. No, he cannot. His range is just short. Destroying that tank is absolutely crucial. Yep, that is so great. I believe we will actually try to keep the settlement for this one, in which I will just move my commander into there. What I should have done was line the coast over here with more boats, and then I think we would have been in better shape. Wow, that one did excellent damage. I will move him onto there. Let's finish off this one. I was curious if I was going to be doing that.
A nation should not view industry's progress from a purely economic standpoint.
We are absolutely going to want to get that. Civics, let's get this one. I have my fascism one all set, done, ready to go. I think I'm probably going to want to get another land ship. Let's finish off this one. That will destroy it. All right, there we go. Halfway through. We are going to just straight up destroy the city. I don't have any interest in it. Cool. While we have him here, we will upgrade. We will upgrade him. We will take that one too. Doing great. Love it. We are going to absolutely destroy this city. Because it's just one thing that I do not want to worry about. I will support Confucius in his war effort. That one's destroyed. Defenses are down. Another one. Let's go. All right. We need to capture just a couple more. And we are going to also destroy this city too. All right, before we get going with that one, let's see if we can't finish off this war. Or this one over here. Okay. The tank is still up. The tank is gone. Another one. Let's go. I'm going to just destroy this city. Cannons within the defenses are destroyed. That is what we want. Now we have to focus on this one, which we do have a tank in the way. The two battleships. Oops, didn't mean to burn that. This city should fall this city will fall next turn. Okay, giving us almost complete control over the land. These ships are going to be a real problem. I need to get these guys moving. We're going to move our commander in. This should lower some of the hostilities down there. Okay, so with the capture of this, we do have a very, very nice military victory, something that we absolutely needed. However, I'm not quite done. I believe no one else is actually close. No one is close to winning. And so we're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna unlock flight in 2 turns, and then we will start on. Well, hold on. Actually, hold on. There we go. The Manhattan Project.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
And with that, with the end to the war, off screen, I had not recorded, but I had proposed peace with Haggis, or however you pronounce it. And I have also successfully completed the Manhattan Project. We are now just 15 turns away from Operation Ivy. And I've been thinking that I do, in fact, want to drop a nuclear weapon. But I'm having a tough time figuring out where.
Svärdgerechter Fano Himmeles. Du bist wer musset fürchten.
The time has come for me to declare war on the one person who has been very, very powerful this whole time. They don't have nukes, though. I do. So we were going to drop a very nice atom bomb here on Chang'an. With nuclear weapons used, the town is irradiated, obliterated, and I sure lost a lot of war support for that nuclear bomb being dropped. But that is fine. Despite me not having any more nuclear weapons, a brand new war has just been started. Start a war with me, but I will detonate thermonuclear weapon Operation Ivy to win the game. My very first civilization win, and I believe it took me about 17 or so hours to get it. The modern age has come to an end.
The sun has come to earth. Uncountable hopes, dreams, lives, all vanished in a blinding light. Victory comes with a cost.
Because war never changes. And I will take my first Civ 7 win as Augustus in a 17 or so hour campaign. Thanks for checking out the video. Maybe there'll be more Civ 7 content. Probably not. But I wanted to share how great this felt after such a long campaign.